everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pastella28. It is finally summer and I am outside. The weather is wonderful. It's almost a little bit too warm here. I'm so happy because next week it's slowly going to start cooling off, so that is great. I am joined right here by my little tiny puppy, Cece. She sees a cat. Yep, she sees a cat. You're so cute. We love you so much. So she's been helping me in the video today. She also helped me be inspired to make this video, and she's also in some of the scenes, so you will see her later. And I am making a video of what you can do in the summer when you are bored, because you have so much time and you can do so much stuff in the summer, and I'm just going to show you what you can do so that you never get bored, because we don't want to be bored in the summer and just sit in front of our laptop and watch movies. That's not how summer should look like. You should go out there and do things, and I'm going to give you some inspiration, and hopefully it will inspire you to go out there and do something. So let's get on with the video. Now, my first thing that you can do in the summer when you're bored is make your own watermelon shorts, because they're super cute and you can't buy them anywhere unless it's Etsy or somewhere special. I just mixed some dye with some warm water and some salt. Then I'm taking some painter's tape and taping off pair of old shorts, and my mom's helping me here, that's why I have 4 hands. Then cutting it off, make sure to put the tape in the back and the front. That way you have a nice coverage on both sides. Then I'm starting off with the green dye and dipping a sponge into the dye and just sponging it onto the top portion of the pants. Don't forget to do the back too, because that would be a little weird if the front is green and the back is not. You know what I mean. Then I'm doing the same thing with the pink and covering the whole entire bottom section, but make sure not to go like under the tape. That's why I put the tape there, because we want that to be white, and that's going to sort of bleed over the green and the pink. Now once you're done, it should look like this, and you're going to want to let them dry overnight so that they're completely dry. Then put them into your washing machine and just wash them so that all the dye comes out. Once you've done that, you can either wait until they dry again, but I was a little impatient, so I put them into my dryer and just waited until that was done. Then once they're dry, you can grab some paint, fabric paint. I used the Scribbles puffy paint, but you can also use a fabric marker. I just prefer the look of the paint compared to the marker, but the marker is much faster, I do admit. But like I said, I like the paint better, fabric paint, so do whatever you want. So I just painted on little seeds in the front and the back, and you are done with your watermelon shorts. They are so cute, and I paired them here with a white tank top that I made myself that has the Mickey Mouse on there that has a little floral pattern, but they're so cute and I love them so much, and you should definitely try this out. For the second idea, you should make yourself a graphic tee, because this also takes up some time and it's also fun to do. So I'm starting off with marking off where I would like to cut off my sleeves, because I want to turn this into sort of a muscle tee tank top situation. So I'm cutting off one of the sleeves, and then that part that I cut off I'm placing on the other side and making sure it is nice and even that way. But if you're a little unsure of cutting it just like that, take a tank top that you like a lot and that fits you nicely, place that on top of the t-shirt, and then just follow the lines there, and that makes sure that you don't do anything wrong, and that way it fits you nicely too. Then for the next step, you're going to want to tug the sides a bit so that they curl under, and that way you have a nice finish on the edges of your t-shirt. Now I am drawing on the minion from the Banana Song, and if you know the Banana Song, then give this video a like so that I know, and you should definitely go check it out if you don't know it. But I'm just sketching it on there with a pencil, and once I've got that, I'm putting some plastic in between the t-shirt layers so they don't stick together. And I'm starting off with the yellow paint and just painting the whole thing yellow, like the areas that need to be yellow. Then I'm moving on to blue. Here I'm using the puffy paint again. The only paint that was different compared to the puffy paint was yellow. And I'm just painting his little shorts here with the blue puffy paint. For the little eye goggle thing, I didn't have silver paint, so I just used a paint fabric marker that was silver. Then for the goggle strap, I used black paint again, and I also colored the middle of the eye black and brown around. I never knew minions had brown eyes. Learned something new today. Then for the little toot toot thing that he has in his mouth, if you know the song, know the video, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, then you should go check it out and then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just using the different rainbow colors. I'm using red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then it just resembles the little toot thing that he has in his mouth where he's annoying everyone with, which I think is totally adorable. Then I'm still adding a little white dot to his eye to make it the whole eye and everything come together and look more realistic. And the hair I'm doing with the black puffy paint again. And now you're done. You have a super cute banana minion t-shirt. I still wrote banana on that. I forgot to show you guys. There's Cece. She's featured in this video. Now my second idea is just to go outside and take a walk with your dog because it will be a benefit for you. You've got some sports in there, but it's also good for your dog. And if you don't have a dog, then just take someone's dog and earn some money while you're at it and go to the mall and go shopping because it's nice and cool in there if you're warm outside. That's a good tip. Then the next thing you can do is throw a pool party. Obviously, I don't have a pool in my garden, so I just used our little fountain thing that we have, and I just sat in there, and it was really fun too, but you can invite some friends and have more fun if you'd like. Then my last idea is to make food. Here I'm showing you how to make popsicles. I just mixed milk, ice cream, food coloring, and some crushed ice in the mixer, and then I blended that all together to a nice even mixture. And once you've got that, you're going to want to pour it into these little popsicle makers that I found at Target. And for some reason the camera didn't film anymore how I poured it in there and put it in the freezer. Guess the battery died or something, but I think you get the hint. And once you froze them for about an hour, or the best is overnight, then they are done and ready to eat. Good, so that was my video on what you can do in the summer when you are bored. Little Cece is still here and she's still joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Maybe give it a thumbs up for Cece because she is adorbs and she is such a good little puppy dog. She helped me so much for this video. Say hi. No, Dookie. Say hi to the camera. Hi. She says hi. So I hope you enjoyed that video and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. She doesn't want to look at the camera. Bye.